We just got here on the scene. What I can tell you is this black smoke cloud is enormous. You can smell it, like you said, for a couple miles down the road where we are at the studio. It smells of oil. This, the second wildfire in Rockaway Township in 2 weeks, enveloping the surrounding area in a choking cloud of smoke. Look how close these flames are to people's homes. We're here on Surf Avenue under the overpass. We just got here to get you the best view possible. Take a look, Frank. He's our cameraman. Show you what we brought you first. The Stratford police car completely submerged. There's another vehicle also completely submerged. The Essex County prosecutor says they are looking for a third person, a suspect they believe was the shooter here. But the prosecutor adamant there is no continued active threat. Saturday night into the city. The last time for these drivers without paying a $9 congestion fee. Now, the hundreds of thousands that take to the city by car below 60th Street must either adapt or accept the decision. Locals we spoke with, they're happy to see action, but the crimes themselves don't surprise them.
What a shame that what's happening to the neighborhood.
What do they know that the polls might not know so far?
So it's our expectation that tonight we were the top vote getter, which is a very exciting message from this community.
I-95 is still a flurry of activity despite the state's first winter storm. Tons of drivers still out here. They say all in all, it wasn't such a bad go in the snow.
We're from New England. You got to get used to this.
They call it Surf City for a reason. We're taking on water here in LBI, and this first nor'easter of the season is making a real mess of things up and down the Jersey coast. See, this tree came crumbling down on this car. Probably hear the thunder in the background too. So round two coming in now. The union says this current contract leaves them a man short. From a distance, these hard, oddly shaped chunks don't look different than the rocks that make up Keyport Shore. But these are actually a byproduct of manufacturing metals, and they've tested positive for lead. When Jalea Richards entered the game, she had a lot of field in front of her and almost no time left on the clock. 70 yards later, Jalea found pay dirt and her place in New Jersey sports history. They're also helping all skill levels.
That's all right. That's okay. At some point, we do want to learn to make some contact. Soften your knees slightly, and I want you to relax more.
All right, all right.
Yeah, now you're ready to go. That was better. Good.
Here we go again, another snowy weekend, and now it's changing over. It's another busy one for the Stormwatch team. Meteorologists. One person is unaccounted for, and more than 30 residents are without a home after a fire at a Randolph apartment complex. Take a look at the damage. That roof charred. The bed bugs are biting in Bridgeport. That's according to senior residents. News 12 went inside to find out. Guns drawn in the middle of a Parsippany neighborhood. The dramatic video as the suspect is arrested. So where were police that night? Prosecutors say after the first 911 call came in, Bolero drove 1.5 miles in the opposite direction to a TD Bank and made a transaction. Who would chain a dog to a fence? That's what Monmouth County SPCA is trying to figure out. Your Amazon Prime account could save you some money at the gas pump for one day of the week. No matter where you go, everyone's got a road that just drives them crazy. Vote in our online poll for your least favorite roadway to drive in New Jersey. We'll be visiting them in an upcoming toll of commuting. Meteorologist Michelle Powers, and this is what we mean, right? We say it's a fall feel out there, days like this.
Oh, definitely.
Flying a Velo out of Bradley Airport? Well, not for much longer. A Velo confirming its last flight out of Bradley is set for January 25th. It doesn't matter if it's the preseason. It's always an event when the Giants and Jets get together. Rain and snow, say it ain't so.
Oh, it certainly is.
Owner Liz Sonnenberg called it her worst nightmare. She was startled awake just before 2 a.m. Thursday by a Ring notification telling her that people had entered her business. As we turn our attention back to weather, Kurt, the politics aren't the only thing heating up. Now get ready to meet Beardsley Zoo's newest friend. Panya, an 11-month-old female red panda, yep, that's her crawling on the stick there. She comes to the Detroit Zoo and makes her public debut this week.
Yeah. Well, that was an easy one.
This one's a little tougher.
All right. There you go.
Every tire tells a story.
Today's is the story of the man cleaning up New Jersey's waterways, tire by tire. Meet Rob Gillies, the leader of the New Jersey Clean River Crew. He started this journey after noticing on his canoe trips how much trash fills up the Garden State.
I just automatically started picking up stuff I'd see in the river until it got to the point where, well, just I'd fill the canoe every time.
Last Sunday marked a new level. 400 tires pulled from the Passaic River, enough to fill a dumpster.
It was the biggest single-day haul we've had.
1 week later, Rob let us join in as he continued the hunt for old rubber.
And off we go.
Among the trash, there is life.
Look, big fish.
That big carp that just went under there.
And the toxins that come with it.
The breaking down of plastics get washed in. Styrofoam is probably the worst of it. It's leaching of chemicals used to make the tire into the water stream. So in a 17-foot square area, we pulled 4 tires.
And it is a workout and a dirty job.
The tires are the headliners, but this crew has seen just about everything.
Bicycle inner tube. Might be a pillow cover. It's part of a boat.
Got a frying pan here.
We're going to need a bigger boat. Who can find another hubcap? And there you go, Chris won. If people see that there's already trash there, it's kind of a green light for them to dispose of whatever they have. If you see something on the ground, just pick it up.
What a day on the Passaic River, 90 minutes in all, and this is our haul. 24 tires we counted. One crew pulled up an old TV, also traffic barrels, and there's so much more we saw. But you know what? These guys are gonna find it all. They're the NJ Clean River Crew, and we are in Woodland Park. Tom Krosnowski, News 12, New Jersey. These benches at Besson Park in Paramus are a tribute to Jennifer Williamson and Miranda Vargas. 6 years after the crash, Jennifer's brother tells us that this location, less than a mile from Eastbrook Middle School, is a fitting tribute.
My sister was an animal lover. I think she's saying hello from heaven to us.
Doug Williamson visits this site every so often. We met in the morning, hours before the school honored Ms. Williamson with her favorite things.
Rod Stewart. She loved that movie, Free Willy. Actually, the kids are watching Free Willy today at the school.
Williamson says he first heard about the crash on the news.
And I text her. She didn't text me back. And she would always text back immediately.
He says the family later found out she saved some of her students' lives.
She laid across 2 students and acted as like a human safety belt. The 2 students that she laid across were unharmed.
There were more than 40 people on that bus, including 10-year-old Miranda Vargas.
My heart just goes out to all the families, to the Vargas family.
There was an outpouring of love and support to the Vargas family, which was much appreciated. To lose a child is the worst possible tragedy for any family. And I think they struggle with that on a daily basis.
Since then, New Jersey law requires new school buses to have 3-point lap and shoulder seat belts. Miranda's law has also been pitched federally.
Pass the seatbelt law that's been pending for years. Get it done.
It breaks my heart that something like this had to happen for us to, to work on this. Talking to you today is a step in the right direction. And I feel good about that.
In Paramus, Tom Krosnowski, News 12, New Jersey.